We have looked at many different topics in this course. And if you think a little bit about it, you may ask yourself how to make money of this all. You may have seen that some of the things that ChatGPT can do can bring you money. And you are right, that's absolutely right. In this video, we look at the whole picture. We try to weigh risk versus reward and where are the chances. So first, let's take a step back and look at everything. Let's say you try to build a business, and maybe a big one. You try to build a big business with ChatGPT. Please keep in mind, ChatGPT is a beta, and it's free. And maybe that's not always the case. Betas don't have to work all the time. It maybe doesn't work for half an hour, a day, a week, or even a month. And just think about it for a moment. What it means for your business if ChatGPT doesn't work for a week or two. In what kind of situation are you if you build a business that relies on ChatGPT and ChatGPT doesn't work? Let me make this clear here. You don't wanna be in this situation. And the second thing that you need to keep in mind is the following. If you try to build a big business on ChatGPT, like everybody says on the whole internet, and you put the costs of ChatGPT at zero, it may be change over time. So keep in mind, what happens if ChatGPT wants money from you for his service? If you calculate everything and you calculate ChatGPT as free, as a zero, what will happen to your expenses if ChatGPT charges you something? So let's say you start a business and you hire a bunch of people, and the cost of ChatGPT you assume at a big fat zero, and you try to scale your business. And the business works really well, you are busy, you have a lot of things to do, and now ChatGPT wants to charge you money. And if ChatGPT wants a lot of money for you, you're maybe not profitable anymore. What will happen if you have to pay for ChatGPT and you have hired a lot of people? Because right now, there are also other chatbots and platforms out there that can create content for you, and everybody wants to charge money from you. So to assume that ChatGPT is free forever is maybe not the smartest idea, and the prices vary a lot. So you simply just don't know how much ChatGPT will charge from you in the future. So if I had to start a big business with ChatGPT, I wouldn't do it because I don't know how much it will cost. You don't know the costs of your business. And if you don't know the costs, you can't scale it. So just keep in mind, it's free and it's a beta, and you don't know how long it's still available for free, and you simply don't know how long and how often ChatGPT will be down. If you have clients and you have to deliver on time, that's a big problem. Just try to tell your clients, sorry, I can't deliver because the tool is down for 2 weeks. Good luck with that, man. So in my mind, right now is the time to learn these things, to explore these things. Become a power member, become a power user, and just absorb everything. If you are a master in these tools, your day life will become easier, you will be more productive, and you will be ahead of competition. So my number one tip is the following. Just learn to use these tools, learn to be more productive at your current work with these tools, and you will automatically earn more money. You may not will be able to build a $1 million business with a free beta version, but maybe you can earn some money as a side hustle. And in the following videos, we will look at some side hustles that may be attractive for you. And at some of them you can earn a good amount of money. So keep in mind, you can build side hustles, you can do all kinds of stuff. You may be not able to build a $1 million business, that relies on a free beta version, but you can do a lot of things with this chatbot. Copyright with AI tools. Let's take a look at this theme. ChatGPT can translate, ChatGPT can control your spelling, ChatGPT can write you texts, ChatGPT can write you blog posts, and even whole books if you give him the right instructions. But what if you wanna sell something that ChatGPT has created? So what happens if you wanna make a profit from a text that ChatGPT has created? I know the answer already, but let's ask the bot and we can see what he tells us. Is there a copyright on the text that ChatGPT makes for me? No! As the owner of ChatGPT, OpenAI holds the copyright for the text generated by the model. However, OpenAI allows the use of generated text for non-commercial purpose under its API license agreement. Commercial use of generated texts may require a separate commercial license from OpenAI. I want to have this more specific. Can I sell the text from ChatGPT? It depends. If you want to sell text generated by ChatGPT, you may need to obtain a commercial license from OpenAI. Selling text generated by ChatGPT for commercial purpose without obtaining the proper license may infringe on OpenAI's right and be illegal. It is best to consult OpenAI's API license agreement and contact OpenAI directly for clarification on commercial use for ChatGPT generated text. So there you have it. If you wanna play it safe, you need to ask OpenAI. But there's another tiny little thing that we need to look for. Is there something more that we have to look at? Yes, it is important to consider other legal and ethical issues with using text generated by ChatGPT or any AI language model. Some additional factors to consider include intellectual property. Ensure that the text generated by ChatGPT does not infringe on the intellectual property rights of others, such as copyright material, trademarks, or trade secrets. Data privacy. If the text generated by GPT contains personal or sensitive information, it is important to comply with relevant data privacy regulators and so on. Responsibility for text. So what ChatGPT tells us all in all is the following. You maybe can sell text that is generated from ChatGPT, but if you wanna be sure, contact first of all OpenAI. Second, make sure that you don't share anything that some other people may have the copyright for. So maybe ChatGPT searches in his data a text document that is already under copyright, and you use this text. If the text is too similar to the original text that is under copyright, you may get in trouble. You have also to look at this. And third, it is not sure that the information that ChatGPT provides you is true. So you are responsible if you sell text from ChatGPT and the text isn't true. And maybe I can share you 1 or 2 tricks how you can generate text that is less problematic for copyright. Follow me on this one. Let's just say you can do it like this. You can simply write translate this text in German. I myself speak German, but I assume that you are not speaking German. So just follow me for a quick moment. Create a text with 300 words about insulin. So this in German means basically Erstelle einen Text mit 300 Wörtern über Insulin. And now you simply copy this, paste it right in it, and let's go. And now the chatbot will create a text in German for you. And the text will be about this topic that you asked the bot for. Just wait a minute, I show you now a really nice trick, and with this trick you can maybe be sure that you are not insulting any copyrights. And there are AI tools out there that know that you have created your text with an AI tool. And with this technique you can even surpass this task. Nobody will ever know that this text have created an AI. And you will not insult any copyrights. Now you have the text in German. You have the text about insulin. And what to do next? You do the following. You simply copy this and say to the bot, translate this in English, paste it, and let's go. Why the heck do you wanna do that? I tell you why you wanna do that. The bot searches his information in German text because you have asked him in German. So he looks in his German data about the right answer for your question. And then you translate the data in English. So you will never ever insult any copyright. Because the original text is not in English. Nobody can find this English text ever. And if another AI tool controls your text, if this text has created an AI, also he will not get it, because the original text is not in English. ChatGPT has created the text from German data, and then you translate all into English. So nobody will ever know that this text is written by an AI, and never ever you will insult a copyright. And now, just to make it clear, that's just my personal opinion. I am not a lawyer, that's just what I would do if I had to. And now here you have your text. This text is created with German data and then translated into English. So theoretically nobody will find out that this text has created an AI, and you will not insult any copyrights. But you have to control it. Is everything right that stands in this text, or is there some misinformation? Just check out what ChatGPT has told you. And if anything is right, theoretically, you should or could sell this text. Again, just my opinion, no guarantee on this one. Making money with ChatGPT. We tried to figure out if we can build $1 million business with ChatGPT. And we have figured out that maybe this is not the smartest idea. Because right now it is free and it's a beta. And you can simply put the cost of ChatGPT at 0. It doesn't work that way. ChatGPT can always update his costs. And we have also looked at the copyright, and we have found out that maybe with some tricks, and if OpenAI allows it, we can use the text to make a little bit of money. And in the following videos, I will show you a few ways how you can make money right now with ChatGPT. So follow me on this one. The first way I wanna show you is this here. You can go on this website. The name is Scribendi. And as you can see here, on this website you can proofread text tests. And the text tests are usually really long, and you get paid really well in this website. You can earn up to $200 or $300 with just one text. But the tasks are sometimes a little bit hard to understand. There are academic texts and so on. And how you can start on this site, it's easy. You can simply scroll down here. You can click on freelance jobs. And here is the FAQ. All your questions will get answered in this FAQ. You have simply to register you on this site. You have to make a little test and then you can go. And every time you get a job from this site, you can simply go to ChatGPT and do the following. You can simply ask the bot, proofread this. You make this right here, then you copy the text. I just write the text myself because my spelling is always miserable. I go to the bed tonight and it's cold in the room. So as you can see, everything is misspelled. But thanks to the technique of ChatGPT, you know ChatGPT works with word tokens. He understands the word that I wanna say. So let's go, and he will control this and he will proofread it. I went to the pet store tonight and it was cold in the room. I didn't even said the word store, but he knows that you can't say just pet alone. You need to say pet store. So he will proofread it and he will provide you the right answer. So you simply have to go on this site, you have to register you, make a little test, then you can get jobs right here. If you get a job, you go to ChatGPT, you say to ChatGPT, proofread this, you copy the text from this website into ChatGPT, you let ChatGPT control your text, and then you can go back to the site and your job is basically done. And I have to admit, I don't know exactly how many jobs you will get on this site, and I don't know how hard it is to register yourself and make the test. But I do know that if you can get jobs, the jobs are paid really well. You can get up to $200, $300 or even more just for a bit of text, and ChatGPT will proofread it all for you. And if you know other marketplaces where you can proofread, you can do it on all these marketplaces. Let's say, for example, Fiverr. You can also go to Fiverr, create your own gig, a proofreading gig, and you can even be cheaper than the other persons on Fiverr because you don't have to do the task yourself. And if you are cheaper, you will get more customers. And ChatGPT usually does a really good job, so you will have a lot of work on Fiverr, in my mind. You just maybe need to pay you up first, and if you rank on the Fiverr algorithms a little higher, you will have a lot of clients on Fiverr. And the same thing goes for Upwork. Also on Upwork you can create your own gig. And you can apply on customers on Upwork. That's maybe the better way to go. If you create a gig on Upwork, chances are not that great, but you can apply to a lot of customers. And if you are cheaper than the other persons, you will get a lot of jobs. And you can be cheaper because you don't have to do the task yourself. So have fun making money with ChatGPT with this technique, and in the following videos we will look at other techniques. You wanna write books, you wanna write texts, you wanna write blog posts, so you wanna be a ghostwriter. But writing is not your best theme. ChatGPT can help you on this, and he can help you make money with this. Everything that you have to do is to find work for the bot and then provide the bot the right prompts, and he will make your books, your texts or your blog posts. And there are many ways out there where you can get work as a ghostwriter. And in this video I will show you a few of them. The first, and in my mind maybe the best one with the highest margins, is the following. You can simply click on Amazon, then you wanna find books that are selling good. For example, this right here. And it's best to go into a niche that you understand. That's just a bare example here. And let's, for example, just say you like this right here. Personal development. Now you have to find out who has written this book. And that's easy, because it stands right here. E.V. Green in this case. And then just click on it. Now you are on this site. And I have chosen a writer that is not that popular. But you have to choose writers that are popular. That's just an example. If the writer is popular, you can simply copy and paste this name into Google and you will get on the author's website. And the next step is to go onto the website. And onto the website you will find the email address of this author. You know it? You have to write him an email. If writing emails is not your strength, just ask ChatGPT. Ask ChatGPT that he should write an email for you. Just tell the bot how he should write the mail that you wanna send the author. Maybe he wanna see or read something from you. Of course, you let ChatGPT do this for you, and you should provide ChatGPT the price that you want to have for this work. Maybe something between 3 and 6 or 7 cents per word are okay, in my mind. So what you have to do? Simply search for a lot of authors and send them all a mail. Just simply send them a cold mail that you wanna make a book for them. With the right pricing, with a good mail that ChatGPT will help you make, maybe with a text that you have written so that the author can read a few lines from you. And the nice thing here is that you don't need to have a lot of jobs, because you can earn $500 and up to $2,000 per book. But make no mistake, writing a book is even with ChatGPT not that easy. ChatGPT will not provide you the whole book from one prompt. At least not until now. Maybe with ChatGPT 4 that's possible. But right now you have to give the bot always the right prompts. You simply have to go to all the tasks. Maybe ask the bot first how you can classify a book. The next thing you can ask him for headlines, and then you can ask him always for specific texts. And at the end you will have a book. And you can do this also on different websites. So the next examples are the following. You can simply go to websites just like this, scripted.com. Here you can create an account, you have to make a test, and then you can simply go straight for the platform. And the platform pays you really well. And this marketplace works for big companies, as you can see right here. Adobe, Adidas, LinkedIn, IBM, and so on. You can basically write on this marketplace for Adobe. And the marketplace will pay you. You just have to make the test. And the test is not that easy. You have to be good if you wanna be on this marketplace. You can also go on this website, guru.com, and here you can do basically the same thing. You can just be a ghostwriter on this platform. Just register yourself and then you can write. And another thing that you can do is to go on freelance.com. On freelance.com you have to make offers. You can basically just find jobs on the website and copy them and then write them with ChatGPT. And of course the same thing with Fiverr, with Upwork and so on. You can create gigs or whatever you want. Maybe you can create a gig that you wanna write blog posts, for example. Just be creative. And if not, you can even ask the bot for ideas in this topic. So in this manner, go get some work. Go to Amazon, go to all these websites, make an account, write to different authors and just begin to work. But remember, maybe don't overdo it. If you write to 100 Amazon bestsellers and 10 of them say that they wanna have you and then ChatGPT is down, you're in trouble. So be careful, but try your best. ChatGPT, making money, and audiobooks. Can you really combine these three and make money with it? In this video, I will show you that you can really do that. The first thing is you wanna have a story, and ChatGPT can help you with this. Let's just make a quick example. Tell me a story for a child with 300 words. And let's just ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT will write your story, and we go on this site, findawayvoices.com. In my mind, that's the best tool to sell your audiobooks. This website is simply a website that distributes your audiobooks. So you don't have to load them up on all the sites. You don't have to load them up on Shopify, on Apple Music and so on. Findaway Voices will do all the work for you. And also the margins are okay in my mind. You get 40% of the revenue. Your revenue share is 40%. The other 60% go to the website and to Spotify or Apple Music or whatever. The first thing you have to do is to register on this site. You just have to fill all of this out. And when it's done, you go to ChatGPT. And then you have a few options. The first option is that you read this story on your own. You could do it just like me right now, and I hope your English is better than mine. And you can simply read this story. Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Lily who lived in a small village surrounded by a beautiful forest. Lily was kind and always helped others in the village. She loved exploring and so on. You have to read this all and you need to record it in audio. And I don't know if that's the right thing to do for everybody. I can tell you, you need to have a really good language, a really good voice, and for me, for example, that would not be an option. Maybe in German, but either way, I wouldn't do it even in German. So you have the second option. And the second option is once again on findawayvoices.com. When you have created your account, you can go to a little marketplace right here on Findaway Voices. And there are people that would do that for you. They would love to read your audiobook, but of course they wanna have money. And there are two ways how you can pay them. You can pay them a one-time fixed amount of money, or you can give them a revenue share. And I myself, I do like the revenue share. I would maybe do it with a revenue share because it's not sure that your audiobook will make a lot of money. Maybe your first or second audiobook will not make money, and if you have to pay the person first, you don't know if you make a profit, and you don't even know if you can make it to break even. If you know exactly that the book that you wanna sell makes a lot of money, then of course you can do that. But the second thing, and the thing that is really important in my mind, if you give the person a revenue share, he will maybe be more motivated. Because if the audiobook sells good, he will also be rewarded kindly. If you pay him with a one-time fixed amount of money, he will do it quick. He will just make a quick profit. And if you promise him a revenue share, he will make it really good. And if you don't wanna take someone from this site, you can also go on Fiverr or Upwork and search yourself for people that will speak your book. But to be honest, I don't know if you can find good and cheap speaker on Fiverr and Upwork. You just need to go with trial and error. If you want cheap ones, they maybe have a little bit of an accent, just like me, and I don't think that's really the right thing to do for an audiobook. What would I do if I had to? I would write a lot of texts with ChatGPT, and I will try to find someone that I can hire for a few months. And that person need to be good. I would send him all the texts. He has to do it all in audio format. I would give him a revenue share, and then we simply upload it all on Findaway Voices, and I will try to just load up a lot of stuff. And some stuff maybe would make a good amount of money. And if you try to do that, good luck with it. Making money with translations? Let's see if we can do this. Of course, you don't have to use ChatGPT to translate text. You can do this also with DeepL, and DeepL is maybe the faster one, but ChatGPT will automatically control your grammar if it's not right. I have seen some texts that are not as good if you make them with DeepL, so maybe ChatGPT is the better choice. There are a lot of websites where you can translate texts and get paid for it. One of these sites is GetGo. The first thing that you have to do is to register on this site, and you have to do a test. You have to show the website that you can speak the language that you wanna translate. That's the downside. But the upside is the website pays you really well. As you can see in the standard version, if you wanna translate English, you get 6 cents per word. And if you multiply that up by the words that you can translate, you will see that pretty fast you have a really good amount of money. So 10 words, 60 cents, 100 words, $6, 1,000 words, $60. And 1,000 words are pretty easily to translate with an AI tool. But I have to admit here, I don't know if it's totally legal. And maybe there will come some AI filters, just like in the text creation, that will filter your translation. If you wanna create an academic piece of paper, for example, sometimes they use an AI tool to detect if you used another AI tool, and that can be problematic. But for now, it's maybe possible to translate this. And if you're not standard, if you're advanced, you can get up to 12 cents per words. So what's to do? Just register on one of the sites where you can translate your texts. Make the test and try to do it good so you can maybe get even into the advanced status. When you're registered and you have made your test, just go to work. Just offer your service and just take the jobs from the website, and then let ChatGPT translate the texts, and you can make money in no time. So good luck with it. We have looked at a variety of things to make money with ChatGPT. We have looked at proofreading, we have looked at audiobooks, copywriting, translations, writing articles or even books, and I'm sure you can do a lot of other things with the tool. And with most of them you can make money. But what's my take? What's my take on ChatGPT and earning money and making money? So how would I take ChatGPT to earn more money? In my mind, it's simple. Just do your normal work as always, but use ChatGPT to do your tasks faster, to be more productive. So do just your normal things and try to include ChatGPT to do the stuff for you that you don't wanna do. So if you work in an office, let GPT write your emails. Are you the CEO of a company? I'm sure you can find things that ChatGPT can do for you that normally an employee would do for you. So you can save a lot of money if you can replace an employee with ChatGPT. If you are a writer, of course, use ChatGPT to write your stories. Use them maybe to structure a book. Try to gain some knowledge from it, to structure your book faster. Try to write little articles. Try to summarize things. Try to make headlines or captions with ChatGPT. You will be faster if you are a writer. If you are a trainer, a fitness trainer, a personal trainer, just like me, you have saw in this course how you can use ChatGPT to assist you to write your plans. Maybe not everything works out well, but in the grand scheme of things you can save some time. And time is money in business. So basically just do what you always do, but use the bot to be faster at your tasks. Use it to be more productive. If you are a boss of a company, you will earn more money if you are more productive. And if you are an employee, your salary will go up. So keep in mind, maybe don't try to build a $1 million business that relies just on ChatGPT. Let's just assume you try to build a big ghostwriting company. And you have written to a lot of authors that you wanna write his books. Maybe you have written to 500 authors and now you have 20 books to write. And you can only write them with ChatGPT. So you have to write 20 books in 3 weeks. And bam! ChatGPT is offline. Now you're in trouble. So my recommendation, start small, earn $1, earn another dollar, try to be more productive. You can try all the side hustles that you have saw in this course, but my number one recommendation is use the tool, learn the tool, be more productive and you will earn more.